Hello, everybody. It is 1900 hours military talk, talking military the whole week. Anyway, this video is going to be quick and it's going to be short. Walk you through the beginning, almost to the end. Certain things I don't want to tell you, it's going to be a surprise, but let's go. Because I know people are doing stuff like I'm packing, my wife's packing, a lot of people packing. So, first and foremost, everyone, please have a safe trip going and coming. Take your time, get there, enjoy yourselves. Now, so everyone is invited to this thing. Everyone. People asking me military, non military, I'm not military. It doesn't matter. If you want to appreciate us, please come out and gather. I don't know how many of us it's going to be, but it's going to be an auditorium on the third floor. So this is the game plan. 10:30 a.m. Please start walking into the auditorium. Okay, and do it our way. You know how we roll. We walk with a purpose. Quick time, whatever. Get people settled. You got 15 minutes. As you're walking in to the far left, as you're walking in, because I'll be on stage to the right, I need all my Army personnel over there. Sit with the Army. I need all y'all to sit together because you're going to go up on stage together. To the far left, right, my left, right there by the stairs, I need the Marines. Behind the Army, back over there around that area, I need the Navy. And then back on the other side, I need the Air Force, because that's the order we're going up. And the Navy, Coast Guard, kind of to save some time, we're going to put y'all together. Unless y'all get mad. Anyway, if you have anybody else, but what's going to happen, I'm a friend of mine introduced me and tell everybody what's going to happen. We're going to start off with the Star Spangled Banner, of course. And then we're going to bow our heads for the fallen soldiers. Of course, we always have to recognize them. That's very dear to most of us, all of us, really. So as taps finish, I need the Army to stay standing because you're going to hurry up on the stage. I know it's a whole lot of Army. There's a lot of us. Everybody get on the stage. I don't know how many of us just get on there in a big pile, and the official photographer is going to take the Army picture. That's all I need you to do right now, Army. Get on the stage, see who you are. I want the whole crowd, all you people that are not military, I want you to see who they are. Then you're going to walk by. I don't know if I'm going to have a bucket to get your pen before I get on stage or afterwards. You're going to get a pen, a veteran pen. Okay. While you're walking off the stage, on the other side, the Marines, Semper Fi, they're going to be walking up the other side of the stage. You're going to be coming down the side you came up. Marines are going to be coming down the other side. We're going to organize this thing. Marines get up there. Now, all this time, the theme is Marines. You're going to get up there. You're going to stand up there. One individual, we already picked that individual, going to represent the Marines. Everybody still stay up there. The individual is going to talk for a couple minutes because everybody will still be on stage. That really rushes people with somebody. People are waiting on you to finish. So no more than 3 to 5 minutes. After that, Marines go back the same way they came. The Navy and Coast Guard come up those stairs where the Army was at. Bam, you're going to go up there. Take the picture. One representative for the Navy is going to talk. The theme is the parallel between line dancing and military, because most of the people there are going to be one or both, line dancing and line dancing military. So I'm off the stage, bam. Then the Air Force is going to go up there. I have one person talking for the Air Force. We have one individual going to talk for just a second about benefits and health care. And make sure you get your pens if you get off. And there's also a table over there about VA. There's a link to VA affairs, and VA Gov has everything you need to know about the military. Everything you need to know about the military. So as time is going, we're looking at the time because we got from a quarter till, oops, oh, 10:45 to 12 noon. What's 12 noon? That's 12 o'clock and 13. So after that, I'm speaking for the Army because I want to be last so I get to control the time. As long as I speak, depends on how much time the other people gave me to speak. But we're not going to go through how many branches you've been in and who this and that. No, I'm going to have the people that the husbands and wives, very important part, stand up, give a holler. Also, I'm going to have the people that work for GS, the government. That's important to us. And also each speaker is going to give a shout out to their city. So if their city is there, their town, get up and yell. But the main thing is after taps, y'all, we hype. This is a positive thing. This is an appreciation gathering. We'll be gathering. And the reason why I'm not having all these different stories because every single one of us have a story. My goal is to meet and greet, the biggest meet and greet you ever want to see once we finish. But all right, moving on. I'm not finished yet. So after I finish talking, the dance team is going to come up. We're going to do this a real short dance, like a 3-4 minute dance. We're going to come out there and dance. And then we're going to present a couple of people with a couple of things and hopefully, well, I know you applause. Then, now this is the hardest part of this whole thing. I'll be looking at the clock, probably like a quarter till 12. I need all military personnel to get up by themselves, no family, friends, and go straight to the Lido deck because we need a picture of all military. And the way you people are talking, you're talking about 300, maybe plus just military there. Wouldn't that be great? And the only Lido deck, but I want family and friends to stay because I got to tell them something real quick. Then we're all going to go out on the Lido deck and have one big, beautiful, giant picture of all that camouflage, yada, yada, yada. Something else I'm going to do, I can't tell you, but picture that vision. Picture that. Just imagine that. All of us. Hello, Mel. Mel was always there for me. Mel, you've done so much for me. Thank you. And just picture that, the optics of looking out there and everybody in camouflage. So everybody wear the camouflage. Everybody that you can. And we're going to do a little thing in there real quick and I'm going to dismiss you. But when I dismiss you, that's the perfect opportunity. You're right there with all branches of the service. Get people's numbers, contact, talk. Those are the stories. Those are the stories. Those are the stories that I want you to tell, but I want you to tell it to others. Everybody there, because everybody has a story. Me and a friend of mine got to talk. We say such and such been in this long now, and that's great. But if you get through basic, AIT, you already know you part of the family. So it's gonna be a family atmosphere, a family thing, and we just want. I got my hype lady, and y'all know who she is. You'll see her when we get out there. We want y'all to make some noise. I'm gonna have 2 sergeant of the guards for each staircase going up and down in case, we are military and we do have aches and pains. Some of us have injuries to make sure everybody can get up on stage, right? And get off stage, especially with the females there. So more or less, my biggest thing is hurry. Quick time, fast time, I want everybody to bring their military stories, their military thoughts, their military minds that day and tell your story to your neighbor. That's why I want everybody in the branches to sit together so you can look around and say, wow, you was Navy too? I've been knowing you all this time. I didn't know. My best time in my classes in Denver was the meet and greet. Because you might be, I say it all the time, you might be looking for someone, grass cutter or something like that, or a hairstylist. And They're dancing next to you for the last 5 years and didn't even know it. So, what about the ROTC? What about the ROTC? You back in high school, right? Walter? You know, ROTC. My main thing is all you military people, we want to show the civilians how we do this on time. You know how we are. Don't be late. When we move with a purpose. And that way we can get this thing done because, so much is going on. I don't want to run into anybody else's time. I want to respect that. So we have 45 minutes. 10:45 to 12 noon. That's plenty of time to get all this done and do the little things, the dance, and if everybody be ready. If you know you Army, don't be sitting over there with the Marines because you're gonna have to walk way over there and go over them stairs. And so Marines, be ready. Be ready. I know y'all ready anyway. That's a Marine. My father's Marine. Walk on that stage, blah, blah, blah. Walk down, like I said, with a purpose. The next one come up, but you're gonna go down the staircase that you went up. You're going to keep it organized because that's what we do. Y'all already know. You have this thing ready. So then when I dismiss you, it's like noontime. You're on the Lido deck. You can do what you want to do. But what I would love for you to do is talk to one another. Introduce yourselves to one another. Meet one another. Tell stories. We there 3 more days. You got all this time. And make sure you put your pins on so people can recognize you. So that's more or less the long short of it. I've been saying it for a while. I'm like Carlos now. I've been saying it so much. I'm just ready. And if anybody's at military, that's at the Hilton, Miami, Blue Lagoon, yell at me. You see me? Yell at me. But I got to read this. Patience. What David said, always pack your patience. Patience is the ability to endure delay or suffering without complaining, anger, or impatience. It involves perseverance and tolerance in the face of adversity, whether it's waiting on something to happen or dealing with difficult situations. So we don't want to deal with no difficult situations. We want all this thing to go. All eyes are on us. You want everybody to get along. I know the military should be getting along. Now, come on. Now, we all went through the same thing, okay? That's a whole community, family. They both are family. Line dancing's family too. So now I see a couple of y'all on here, but anybody have any questions or everybody's packing? Some people are left. This was just a quick thought. I said, let me tell everybody, because we were going to dance first. But when we dance, I want everybody in there. And then once we dance, we're going to do a little presentation while the dancers are on stage. Now, when we go out on Lido deck, I'll be one of the last ones out there, but I want you to save a spot for me and Stuart, because that's my assistant, and the dancers. I want them up front, and everybody else, military, and then all the family and friends just gather in, and I'll take it from there. But we should have a whole lot of fun, and I know what's going to happen. People are going to say, like Avis, so what do we do? Read your email. Check the iPod, check the podcast. That's what I'm going to tell people. Check the podcast if you don't know what to do. And one more again, everyone, how do you say everyone? Everyone is welcome. If you want to appreciate us, you're welcome. How can we turn you around and you want to appreciate us? Appreciation is a positive thing. So we want everybody there gathering to see who we are, to see who served to protect this way of life. So I think it's going to be fun. I know it's going to be fun. I got positive attitude. I got some wonderful people. And for me, it's been a joy to find out who's in the military. And that's what this is. It's going to be an awareness. Who's what, what's who, everything. So it's a great time. I want to start something. This could be like I don't know, it could catch on. Maybe other cruise ships. Meet, greet, talk, socialize, exchange gifts. If you see somebody, okay, thank you, Walter. If you see somebody that's sitting at the bar and you see a little tag on and you saw him up on stage and you might be Air Force and that's a great conversation. We all have them in us. We all have funny stories. We all have sad stories. We're going to keep the sad stories amongst ourselves so we can keep moving on. But we're not talking no politics. That'll be there when you get back. This is appreciation. I'm gonna throw that word up big time. Appreciation gathering. Now, when you get there, we're gonna have signs on the pole to say which branch, in case you don't get this message. Hey, we trying to take care of y'all. You can't tell them, that's a secret, Melvin. Remember, I sent it to you, so don't tell nobody. Remember, you signed that little piece of paper they sign nowadays, so you can't talk. Just play it. But yeah, you know which one. I want them to know. I want everything to be a surprise. So, and I'll get with you, Melvin, anyway, for a couple more reasons. But we're gonna get together. I'm trying to tell my dancers. I talked to some of them last night, and some of y'all here. The Celebrate party is 4. Let me say it again. 4 hours. No Celebrate parties is 1. We can sneak away for like a half an hour or 15 minutes and practice. Okay, we got Monday. What's Monday? Wiggy night? Ain't about nothing. I mean, it's not about nothing, but see, you ain't got to go change and put on a wig. But I want this thing to be like what Walter say, epic. Never seen before, never done before. I've been watching some podcasts today, and it's like they get everybody on stage, and everybody says something. 300 people, they'll be talking when the cruise is over. So no, one individual. And if we have time, we might have a video of the Conquest cruise owner that not put it together, but she's like the boss. So, but we don't have time. We want to hear us. So we have time to get her in there, but we be clock watching. So again, I've kind of said everything before. I just wanted to say a quick deal. Like I said, I definitely want to wish everyone a safe trip. Get there, bring your happiness, bring your patience, as she says. Bring your joy, because we kick it off, people. We are first. It's the sell away, but sell away is just kind of a whole bunch of selling away. We're the first actual event. So we have to be like on point right off the bat to bring all the joy to the ship. I want that ship rocking. We're going to make some noise. And like, so we got some noise makers that make y'all make noise. I'm just saying. Didn't have to anyway, but anyway. So also it gives me a great opportunity and a great, opportunity to see all these new people or people at dance podcasts. I talked to Joe, Queen's husband, and I told him once we go on this cruise, we got a whole ship full of potential interviewers for the podcast. So the podcast is going to really, really take off after we get back. Till October, I'm going home for 2 weeks. But besides that, it's going to take off. So you see me on the ship, even military. I don't just want instructors. I want people. People. If you line dancing, it says let's talk soul line dance. Not let's talk soul line dance instructors. Let's talk soul line dance. You got something to say? I always call Walter my undercover instructor, because every time we dance, they turn around, watch Walter. And if you have any questions, I repeat, do not call this number. I'm just playing. You call me. Don't do like you email me. That was like 300 emails. And real quick questions, the last second deal. And this is the thing they said, leave at home. I love this. This is what we have to leave at home, people. Egotistic is defined as the drive to maintain and enhance favorable views of oneself, and generally featuring an inflated opinion of one's personal features and importance, distinguished by a person, amplified vision of oneself. Leave oneself at home. And I'm sure everybody tell you that. Leave oneself at home. Some of y'all don't actually know me yet, haven't met me, but you will see me. I'll be around. Boy, would I be around. I'll be at the pre-party. I'm your hall monitor. So come through that hall without no pass. Military gathering appreciation. But again, everyone is welcome. Here's my email address. Everybody email me and then call me. Might think you're spam. I get a lot of spam calls. But thank you for all the replies of all the people that email me. I do appreciate that. And some of you I'm gonna have on this podcast when we leave. So it might be just Walter and Melva on here. So y'all the only ones that's gonna know what to do. So I might have to hire you Walters and sisters. Something people gonna say what. So tell family, friends, enemies. They don't enemy when you go on the ship. But they say if you can't get along with someone, get on. Get on. It's a big ship. It's a big ship. You don't have to be up under someone you don't like, but you should like most. I don't know. This is just line dancing people. I ain't figured that out, but that's life. That's everywhere you go. It's gonna have people like and not like it. But for this 5, 4, 5, 6, 7 days, enjoy everyone's company. So we want this thing to run smoothly, and we want this thing to be all over the news, YouTube. Look what they doing. Look what so. But anyway, this is just y'all too. What we're going to do is I'm getting ready to shut it down. I went 21 minutes this time. Anybody else have any questions out there? Anybody else is out there? I know I put it out there for the last second. I didn't put it on everybody's page, but most people know. And when you come in, just look for your now family and friends. You can sit with your friends. You just can't go up on stage. You can't sit with your family, but you can go cheer for them because it's louder as you cheer together than you spread out. Okay, Army's yelling over here. He's all the way over there. Plus, when you get up on stage, I need y'all to be together. Linda Flower, that Mr. Charles, not going on a cruise, just saying hello. Hello, Linda. You should go on a cruise. I know somebody's not going. Call Avis. But thank you anyway. And if you haven't seen this video, you can just replay it. I will put it on most of the pages. And like I said, we just want this thing to run smooth and be joyful. Bring your positive attitude. Bring your joy. We're clapping a lot, so bring your clap. Anyway, I hate to. Sorry, Linda, you just got on here. I don't want to leave. You just got on here. And plus, we're not going to just be doing Sundays now. I talked to Joe about that too. We got this thing, we can utilize it. Maybe Saturday or when, especially during football season. That's a hard sell to not just the men, because the women in football too. Shoot. That's a hard sell 7 o'clock on Sunday night. So we might kind of, or either tape it and you can stream it and then play it for the people. So Sunday was something that Queen just came up with, but we can kind of play around with it. I know Carlos has this thing on Tuesday on his podcast, but maybe on a Saturday when it's football season, Saturday evening, because football is Saturday during the day, college. So, but all right, one last yell out. Anybody have any questions about what's going on? If you missed it, play it back from the beginning. It is being recorded, 23 minutes and 30 seconds. It's been recorded, and I just want y'all to just bring your joy, bring your smile. What I said before, if you smile now, practice. You just got your smile on. When you get there, it's stuck. It's smiling. That's what I got to do, because I got to greet everybody. I don't know if I'm greeting all y'all. I got to greet 3,000 people. No, my smile got to be ready. So anyway, everybody, Melva, special shout out. Thank you for everything you've done and what you're doing. I definitely get what you. I know you had to go to a funeral. A lot of y'all, I'm sure you heard my best friend Ronnie back in Denver. He's not in Denver. He's in Texas now. He lost his wife, and her funeral was Saturday, the day we're leaving. I lost my brother-in-law around, a month ago, a couple weeks ago. So this is why we do this, y'all. Get out. You better get out and do some stuff. You say, Walter, this is the time to travel and see things and go places and live. You know, life is short. You got to live it. So get out there. So this is a wonderful opportunity. I'm just so thankful for Avis and Carlos for allowing me the opportunity to do this. So anyway, I need everybody to go back and pack. Start packing. I want to put my wife's business on the street, but I hope one suitcase is good. I don't know. It's good for me. I only got like 3 pairs of shoes. I gotta tell you, I will wear some of the same shoes. So y'all hang in there, pack, pray. I'm sure we're gonna pray at most of the events. I'm sure I'm gonna have somebody pray to start us off, especially let's get started with prayer. Some of these preachers. But anyway, everybody, I'm getting ready to end it. And I know Walter, you'll be there tomorrow, right? Tomorrow morning. You'll be safe. So, and everybody else. All right, everybody. So I came in here. I'm trying to put the word out so it won't be crazy when you get there. Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend and take the video out and let you know exactly what's going on. History to make it take one of my. I'll leave that alone. Annette consolidating right now. That's the key word, consolidate. I think they need to give us like around 70, 80 pounds. I don't know what is 50 pounds. That's 50 for a while. Cruises should be allowed more. If you're going, well, I guess they don't know you're going to cruise. All airlines, 70 pounds. Come on. You need it, And one bag. Remember, when everything was free? Now we speaking age. You didn't pay for no luggage. You didn't pay for no food. You had a pillow. You saw a movie. You had a blanket. You had first class. You didn't pay for nada. Boy, them days. Boy, them was the days. A movie. When I went in the Army, 76. A movie. What you want? Chicken, turkey? Free. Blanket, pillow? Change inevitable. All right, everybody. So I hope somebody called Walter about Melody's suitcase and get there. Says share the price. All right, everybody. So I will see y'all there. Remember, I'll probably give you a call tomorrow. I'll give you an update because we had a little beating. I know you were, like I said, at a funeral. So I'll give you a call and let you know what's happening. All right, everybody. What does the Marines say? The Army say, hoorah. Marines say, simplify. Anybody know what simplify stands for? Means truly, always faithful. And that's what we're about. Always faithful. Anyway, everybody. I will see everybody later. As they say, dismissed. We're going to talk military talk. Make sure you go to the latrine before you get to the event. All right, everybody. See y'all later. Be safe.